exam results.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Get some caffeine inside me first, unless you've got something stronger stashed away somewhere.
Sorry.
What are you doing here? You should be out on the stall.
Don't worry, it's all under control.
Yeah, well, people have had it all set out by now and probably been down the market for fresh stock.
Yeah, Uncle Pete was the same, we all know that.
You know, but he knew the meaning of hard work.
Listen, I've already been out, just popped back for a cup of tea. Alan's looking after the stall. Shell, good luck, eh?
I'm going to need it.
See you, Mum.
Bye. Shell, you're going straight to the college after you've dropped Vicky off.
Yeah, well, they don't post up the results till after lunch.
Well, you will ring me, though, won't you, as soon as you get your results?
Of course I will. I'm going to need a shoulder to cry on.
Oh, rubbish, you'll be all right. You will have done OK, won't you, Shell?
Honestly, don't know, Mum.
Yeah. Lovely. Right, I better go over the car lock, get this show on the road.
What show? There's nothing left over there to get on the road.
That's the difference between you and me, mate. You see an empty space. I see potential. Hello.
Hello. Who's taking Janine to school this morning, me or you?
No, I will. David obviously don't need me. Janine, go and get your things together. Listen, Pat, she's really been going on at me, you know. Where were we? Why did we all go off like that and not take her with us? And obviously, where's Dad?
I see. What did you tell her?
Well, nothing.
No, it's not easy, is it?
The thing is, Pat, she ain't stupid. She knows we're keeping something from her.
I know, Ricky. I'll tell her tonight, love.
Hello. Can't stay away from the place, can you?
Come to ask you something.
What?
You don't want me to do any of your shifts by any chance, do you?
I don't think so, Cal. I'm sorry. Well, something wrong?
Well, yeah, as it happens, I've got a problem.
Oh, well, shall I make us all a cup of tea?
Thank you.
Yeah, why not?
Right. So what's wrong then? Is it money?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You think you're doing OK and all of a sudden a whacking great bill comes in.
If it was only a bill.
Well, what's wrong?
I've stopped Alan's dole money.
Stopped it. They can't do that.
They can, and they have.
But you've got all those children to bring up.
Yeah, I know.
Well, why have they cut his benefit?
Because someone's grassed him up, said he'd been working.
But he hasn't, has he?
Well, just the odd day for Mark.
Yeah, and that's just a little bit of cash in hand. It's not like bringing home a wage packet.
But they don't care. They stopped his little bit of money just like that.
What about you? They're going to be watching you?
Oh, I don't know, do I? I mean, if I don't keep on working here, we ain't even going to eat.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, look, Arthur's not signing on, is he?
No, not anymore.
Well, you've got nothing to worry about then, have you?
Yeah, but how are you going to manage?
I can't even bring up 4 kids with Alan's dole money.
Yeah, show me someone who can.
Well, it's much the same as the one I tried on the high street. I see you don't like it.
I like the one you tried on. You look lovely in that.
Well, this is much the same.
No, it ain't.
Well, OK, it's not as nice, but it's a lot cheaper.
Debs, you planning on getting married again in a couple of months or something?
Definitely not. This is the last time ever. Why?
Well, I don't want you getting married in some old tat just because it's cheaper. I want you to have the best.
Well, I don't see the point in buying an outfit I'm only going to wear once.
Look, stop being so penny pinching.
I'm not. I'm just being sensible.
Well, look, stop being sensible. I want you to go right back to that shop we was in and you buy the dress I saw you try on. I don't care how much it costs.
Money no object.
No, not for that. Not for you. Look, I want you to buy it. It's my big day too, isn't it?
You'll be doing me a real favour.
You'll be doing me a favour, mate. You know that.
OK, we'll sort the details out later on.
Sweet.
Cheers.
Cheers, Mark.
How's it going?
Go on, help me with this. Don't make me wait to ask you all the time.
What you got in here? Weighs a ton.
Your tins.
From the second-hand cheese lady. She got a whole heap of tin stuff today. Things with a few dents in it are just past the sell-by date, but okay.
Well, I hope we all ain't going to get poisoned.
Yeah, well, if we are, it's because we've got no choice, right?
By the way, I got a job.
Really?
Well, sort of. Working on Mark's stall for a couple of days a week. What do you reckon? Well, it's better than nothing, isn't it? Till something better turns up. What's wrong? It's a good job, isn't it?
Boy, you live in a world on your own.
He does, doesn't he? You ought to be looking out for a real job. Something full-time. I mean, 2 days a week on Mark's Fowler's stall ain't going to feed us all or pay the bills when they come in, is it?
No, but...
A cake. We're going to need a nice cake. Pop down that new posh shop and pick out a good one, eh?
I can't, I'm busy, I've got to get back.
Oh, sorry, I thought you had an assistant now.
He's helping me set up, that's all.
Well, don't look at me. I can't take time off to go buy cakes. You'll have to do it yourself this afternoon.
Oh, wonderful. Everything's left to me as usual.
Well, it is your idea, Mum.
How can you be so selfish? After all the effort Michelle's made to get herself through college, today's our big day, and you can't be bothered to help with the shopping.
It's not that we don't want to help, we can't. Why don't you ask Nellie? She's not exactly overburdened with things to do, is she?
All right, then I'll go and get the cake. I suppose you can manage to go to the off-licence?
That's more up your street, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but...
What?
Well, isn't us all a little bit hasty? I mean, we don't even have Michelle's passed her exams yet, do we?
Of course she's passed. All the hard work she's put in. Michelle's passed her exams. There's no two ways about it.
Wizards.
Oh,
Wizards. Is my name there? Have I passed?
Yes, you passed.
Hey!
Right, Michelle.
You won't dance,
I'm lucky, my son.
Now look, you've got to have vision, mate, all right?
Right, Hello, Nige. Usual, please, Sharon.
Right, Nigel.
Now, look, when you look out at that card, what do you see?
Sort of an empty space.
You see, that's where you and me are different, mate. That's not what I see. I see something completely different entirely.
Well, I must be missing something then.
Imagination, that's what.
And, so what do you imagine you see out there?
A huge, unexploited business opportunity. That's what I see. What's up? Don't you think I can make it happen?
Well, no, because we're skint.
Listen, you leave that side of things to me, all right?
Oh, are you going to print your own banknotes like
No, I don't think that'd be necessary.
So where's the money coming from?
Listen, mate, where there's a will, there's most definitely a way.
So what do you want to do then? Stay here or go somewhere else?
I don't know. We don't want to go too far, do we? I don't know if Dixie can cope on her own.
Well, there's not much for her to cope with.
Nobody's been in.
Apart from that woman who wanted the streaks. Well, let's just stay here then. She does a good fry up. Where did she go?
Oh, how'd you expect me to know?
Are you okay?
I'm tired. I can't get a decent night's sleep in Dixie's house. It's so noisy. First there's the Pelican Crossing right outside. Goes bleep, bleep, bleep all night. And then there's the bloke upstairs who's some nutter on the night shift. Comes stomping in from the pub and plays Glenn Campbell full blast.
So come to my place. All right, so my place is worse, but you'd be spared the Glenn Campbell.
No, just have heavy metal all night. Big improvement. No, I think I'll go to my mum's tonight. You think you can come and go as you please? You think this is some sort of hotel?
Well, if you want to shut her up,
What?
tell her about us.
You're kidding, my mum.
Well, you're going to have to do it one day. We all do.
Ignorance is a bliss, so let her stay ignorant, which won't be hard for her.
You're going to have to tell her one of these days, aren't you?
Am I?
Well, you want her to know you really are, don't you?
My mum already thinks I'm rubbish. If I tell her, she's only going to think she was right all along, and I do not want that.
It's not the end of the world. You passed, didn't you?
Yeah, just.
There is nothing wrong with the third, Michelle.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I've just wasted the last 3 years of my life.
Not long ago, you told me that you'd be happy if you just didn't fail. Remember saying that to me, eh?
I was lying.
Not a lot I can say about that, is it?
No. I was just trying not to tempt fate.
A third's good enough for most jobs, Michelle. It's not as if you're going to go in for a PhD or go in for pure research, now is it?
Oh, no, I'm too thick for both of those. Don't rub it in.
Now, come on. Cheer up. You should be happy.
If you say so.
Look, why don't we go somewhere and celebrate? I was going to take Felicity out for a meal. Maybe that's a good time for you two to meet.
Oh, I couldn't face it. No, to go to a restaurant, not me, Felicity.
Then why don't you come round to your place? Yeah, that's a much better idea. Then you'll be on your own home ground, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Right, well, let's fix a date now.
I don't know.
Come on, what am I always telling you your attitude should be?
I don't know.
Just do it, all right?
Or if you think it would be a good idea.
I know it would be. So let's say tomorrow night, hmm?
Tomorrow?
Right, tomorrow it is. Now you cheer up, pick up that phone and tell your poor old mum you've passed your exams. She's going to want to know, isn't she, hmm?
And how much did that lot cost you? Well, it wasn't cheap.
You do better to save your money for a rainy day.
Yeah, well, if I had enough to save, I would, but I haven't, so...
Because you spend it all, that's why.
If you had to try and manage on what Arthur and I earn, you'd realise it's not easy. Oh, excuse me. Hello?
Mum, it's me. Yeah, I got my results. Yeah, I did pass.
Well, surely that doesn't matter. Oh, I think you're just being silly. Yeah, well, you get yourself round here later on, all right? And Shelb, I'm ever so pleased for you. Bye. She's done it. She's got her degree.
Well, you knew she would, didn't you?
No one in our family's ever done that before.
Don't look at me like that.
Right, Mum. Where do you want this lot?
She's done it, Mark. She's got a degree.
Oh, that's brilliant. Well, that means you can have letters after her name, doesn't it? Michelle Fowler, B.A.
Do you know, I never thought of it like that. Oh, I'm so pleased for her. I tell you what, this will be one in the eye for all the old miseries that put our shell down all those years ago, won't it?
Who are you talking about?
Well, all the wagging tongues when she had Vicky. This'll show 'em, won't it?
Yeah, she pleased.
Funny enough, she's not, because she only got a 3rd class or something, but that doesn't matter, does it?
Well, it's a bit like getting the bronze medal, I suppose.
Yeah, well, she'll just feel she could have done better. No pleasing some people, is there? Well, I'm pleased, Nellie. I'm very pleased indeed.
I don't know how I'm going to tell her.
Mum, you're just going to have to take a deep breath and do it.
Yeah, but how can I put it? Your father's vanished because he's done something terrible. That'll make Janine feel really good, won't it?
Look, face it, Mum. Whatever you tell her, it's going to make her feel bad.
The service in here's really terrific, isn't it? Who does a girl have to sleep with to get a drink round here?
Do you know what? I'm really angry with him. Isn't that strange? After all this time, suddenly I'm angry.
What, because of Janine?
How could he do it to her? God knows the old business nearly finished me off, but to do that to a kid Janine's age... I don't know. I wonder if I ever knew him at all. Frank, I thought I knew wouldn't have walked out on a young kid like that, but he has done. So what does that mean?
What's up? You two falling out?
Sort of.
When?
The other night.
You never said. I mean, this morning when I said Della was looking really happy.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what happened?
It doesn't matter.
Well, obviously it does, Stevie. She wouldn't be looking so miserable.
It's just something silly, that's all.
You go and kiss and make up. Go on, no time like the present.
Sharon, I really don't want to. Not now, okay?
It's up to you.
You know what? I think we've got one massive case of bruised male ego behind this bar.
He's hurt. I feel awful.
Why?
Because I like Steve.
Right.
Yeah, I'm okay.
What's this for you and Steve, then?
Oh, what's he been saying?
Nothing. Just that you two had had some sort of falling out, is that right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
It can't be that serious, though, can it? She wouldn't be in here, would you?
Well, why not? It's still a local, isn't it?
Well, I think it's a shame. You two has got on so well, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
You had a right laugh together, yeah?
True.
It's a rare thing with blokes, believe me. I reckon you both ought to kiss and make up.
What are you, some sort of agony aunt?
Steve, come here a minute. Steve, I think you and Della ought to patch up your quarrel right now.
Is that an order?
That's an order.
She's a tough boss to work for. So you're all right then?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, where are you going?
To the loo. I think I may be about to vomit.
You made me feel really stupid.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I know. Is this what you really want? I mean, do you really know what you're doing? I can't say I understand that. It's your life, isn't it?
It doesn't have to be a woman. Could be some man.
No. Grassing Ellen up to the social. That's another woman's style.
Right. Then who would do a thing like that?
I can think of one person.
Well?
Pat Butcher.
Uh-huh. And why'd she want to do a thing like that?
Because she hates me, that's why.
And why she hate you if she does?
Oh, it's too long a story.
I don't know. I don't think it's her. Didn't you tell me all that story about her old man disappearing and leaving her with nothing?
Yeah, well, that's got to do with it.
She's got enough troubles of her own, is what I say.
No, that's why she's done it. I mean, she wants to see me down the same mould that she's in.
Well, I don't know. I don't know the woman well enough.
You just can't think who else it could be.
Do you know, when I was little and we did something wrong, my grandmother used to take out her Bible, put a door key in it, and say a special prayer. Then she'd warn us that something would happen when she called the name of whoever it was that did whatever it was. Then she'd look at us like this. And do you know that key would move when she called the name of the person who was guilty?
Yeah, really?
Every time. Mind you, I think myself there was a little bit of trickery in it, you know.
What do you mean?
Well, Grandma knew all along which of us had pinched her sweets, didn't she? I think.
Oh, don't see how I could try that, Aunt and Pat. You know, if she sees me coming towards her with a Bible, she's going to think I've gone Delally, isn't she?
That's true.
Oh, I just don't know what to do, though.
Well, all you can do is to do what you're doing. Keep your eyes and your ears open and mind who you trust. Because if you lose this little job of yours and Alan is getting no money, yourself and those children are going to be in serious trouble.
Arthur! Arthur! I've been looking for you everywhere. She's done it. She's passed. She's got BA.
Never. My little Shell?
No, Michelle found a BA, you mean?
This calls for a drink.
Do you think we've got time?
What, 5 minutes? No one will notice. Come on.
Oh, isn't it wonderful?
In another 6 months, Mum, I'll have that place a going concern, yeah? No, better. I'll be raking it in. Trust me.
One thing I've learnt in life, David, is never to trust people who say, trust me.
You know, all I'm trying to do is help you. You're not making it very easy for me.
Half and a gin and tonic, please. Hey, Pat, what are you drinking?
Oh, we're okay, Tara.
Oh, come on, we're celebrating. Michelle won her degree.
Has she? You must be pleased.
Yeah, so what is it, a G&T and...
Scotch, yeah.
Oh, must be nice to have one bright kid. It's more than I ever managed.
No, I don't know where she got it from. Not his side of the family.
It's only because I didn't have an education. If I had the chance
Yeah,
to...
you would have, wouldn't you? Anyway, Pat, how's things with you? How are you managing?
So, love.
7 Mitchells. Ever since they moved round here's been nothing but trouble.
Like I said to you before, Pauline, you can't just blame Phil. It was Frank's idea.
No, look, if he'd gone to anyone else with that crazy idea of his, they would have said no. Anyone but a Mitchell.
Perhaps.
So, anyone want a drink?
You up for a drink, Mum?
I'd rather not, thanks.
Thanks, but no thanks.
You will tell her, Arthur, you promise?
Yeah, of course I will. I'll tell her that you sent your congratulations.
What, do you think I should get her something, a present or something?
No, I'd leave it, Sharon. But I promise I'll tell her.
Thanks.
Such a shame. She was such a lovely girl.
Well, she still is.
No, Sharon's changed since she's been with that Grant Mitchell. Everything they touch, they ruin.
Oh, Sharon's a gem. She's done me favours in her time, things nobody would have expected her to do. So she married the wrong man. Don't we all?
Now, what you got here?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. What could you have in that bag?
Yes.
Sack of potatoes.
No.
Pomeranian.
What?
Pomeranian, it's a sort of dog.
Don't be stupid.
Don't you be so rude, madam.
But he is stupid. How could I have a dog in here?
Well, they're very small dogs. They're only about that size.
Yeah, but that isn't what it is. Give up?
I give up.
It's for the wedding.
Well, she can wear it for other things too, and it's not as if she's only going to have to wear it once.
And, what did you get?
Well, that's it. I don't need anything, do I? I'm happy enough getting married, and she's ever so thrilled.
You mean you got that for Claire and you didn't get anything for yourself?
Well, I've got all I need, Nigel. You.
Do you like it? Do you think I look nice?
Yeah, you look lovely. Almost as lovely as your mum.
Oh.
No, you're lying to me.
I wish I was, love.
It's not true.
Janine, I've been telling myself the same thing for weeks now. It hasn't happened. Frank will come back home any day now, any minute, but that's not true. Janine, sweetheart, your daddy's not coming back. You've just got to get used to the idea.
I hate you.
It's not my fault, love.
It is. Dad would never have done this to me. You must have made him go away.
Janine, please, let's just talk.
Go away. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
No, I'd like to say, well, what a proud moment this is for me, for all of us.
Oh, he's going to make a speech.
Don't spoil it. No one in this family has ever won a degree before. It's the first time. So let's drink to Michelle Fowler, B.A., my brainy daughter.
Michelle! Not that brain, it was only a third.
So what you going to do now you're so well qualified? She can do whatever she likes now, Nellie, can't you, Shell?
Well, not really. I mean, a third's not that good.
I'm sure you're wrong about that. If you're not, it's been a bit of a waste of time, hasn't it?
Hey, Jeff, what about your girl? She got her results too, didn't she?
Felicity, yeah, she got a 2-2.
Oh, you didn't tell me.
You should have brought her along. We could have all met her. After all, she's more or less family now, isn't she? There you go. What's that? All right, isn't it?
He was saying that you should have brought Felicity with him because she's family now.
Oh, so when are we going to meet Felicity?
I don't know and I don't care.
Spoken like a true stepmother.
Anyone want to tweet?
Yeah, well, I hate already. She got a 2-2.
Well, let's really celebrate. It's nice to have something to celebrate for a change, isn't it?
Yeah, and we've got Nigel's wedding coming up, haven't we?
Oh, yeah. Who's going to be best man?
Don't know.
I thought he would have asked you.
Well, more likely to be Grant. You know how he worships him.
Hey, Shell, how's it feel then?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't know. I've never passed anything in my life except my driving test.
Oh, no, it feels good, Dad.
Oh, that's great. Listen, I was over the Vic earlier, and Sharon sends her congratulations. What is it with you two? She's been a good friend to you, hasn't she?
Yeah, well, things change.
So what do you want to talk to me about?
What are you going to do now that you got no money coming in?
I don't want to be rude, Gran, but I reckon that's my business.
Oh, no, young man. When you've got children to support, that's everybody's business.
Well, I've got some work today.
Yes, 2 days on the fruit stall.
What's wrong with that?
Are you trying to tell me that what you get from Mark Fowler is going to pay the bills, feed all those children, and put shoes on their feet? I don't think so, Alan. Do you?
No.
Did you sort things out?
Yeah, sort of.
What did you fall out about?
It's a long story.
Well, I'm glad you kissed and made up. Can't have miserable-looking people working behind my bar. It's bad for business.
Fancy a little drink later, Mum?
I don't really want to leave Janine.
Oh, she's not still in her room, is she?
Yep, crying her eyes out. She won't even talk to me. How is she?
Upset.
Well, I already knew that.
I've tried telling her it wasn't your fault.
I suppose she's got to blame somebody.
I don't know how Dad could have done this. It's bad enough to the rest of us, but Janine...
She'll survive. Kids do, don't they?
What a day.
Another one to forget, eh?
Do you know what today is?
Huh?
My anniversary.
Oh, congratulations, mate. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't think. Amazes me how people remember things like that.
Yeah, well, some of us do.
But it's a waste of time, though, isn't it? When the marriage is, you know, dead.
What do you know about it? I've got feelings, you know. Maybe you don't know what that means.
You'd be surprised.
Shut up, will you?
What did I say?
If you haven't got anything useful to say, just shut up.
Same again, please, Sharon, and whiskey.
You're knocking them back a bit tonight, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Is Kath coming in later?
Dunno.
You haven't fallen out, have you?
No, why?
Dunno, I just thought you looked a bit miserable. That's all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try and wear an happy face every time I come in here, shall I?
Might be worth a try.
So what do you want to do tonight, then? I don't know. Oh, you're going to your mum's, aren't you? Unless you want to invite me back to your place. You don't have to wait for an invite. Oh, then let's go after we finish these drinks, eh? I think you're lovely.
Steve!
Yeah, well, now you know what me and Della fell out about.
Sharon! What's that? Ignore him, Mum. You've done it before, you can do it again.
Sure.
You can't do that here.
What?
Kissing.
Is there a law against kissing in a pub in this country?
No, but
Well,
I...
until there is, I have a perfect right to come in here and kiss who I want, haven't I? Even you, maybe.
Look, this is my pub and what I say goes. Carry on like this and I'll get complaints.
Oh, come on, Benny, let's go. I haven't finished my drink.
You know, you're lucky Grant never saw you. He'd do his nut. It's not very nice for Steve, is it? How do you think he feels?
If Della was with another bloke, you wouldn't stick your oar in, would you? No, I thought not. You are one seriously screwed up woman.
Is that so? Well, I reckon I'm pretty normal.
Well, if normal means dressing like a hooker the way you do, then I don't know what you mean.
I don't have to take this. I want you out. Finish your drinks and go.
Right, Phil. I'll take you up on the offer for a drink now, if you don't mind.
I'd rather buy my own drink.
I'll let him pay. He's got more money than you have.
He can keep it.
Pride's a terrible thing.
Maybe, but it's all I've got.
Stupid cow. Don't, please. Don't make things worse. Well, I'm not making anything worse, am I? Don't blame me. I didn't try and chuck us out the pub. Della, don't. It's really not worth it. I don't know if I can take it. You've got to learn to ignore that sort of person. They're just ignorant. It's going to be like this all the time. I don't know if I can hack it.
Pat, can I have a word?
Go ahead. Anything you want to say to me, you can say in front of my son. Oh, what is it?
Well, I just want you to know, I feel terrible.
Yeah, well, you would do, wouldn't you? Can't be very nice being an arsonist and a murderer.
You've got no idea how bad I feel.
Oh, you feel guilty, do you?
Every night I go over the old business wishing I could turn the clock back. Pat, I'm really, really sorry.
You're sorry?
Yeah, I can't stop thinking about that bloke, you know.
The one you killed?
Yeah.
Well, that's not all you've done, is it? I've just left a little girl indoors crying her eyes out because her daddy ain't coming back. Ricky's trying to scratch a living out of that burnt-out car lot, and we're all skint, all of us. But we still got to pay the mortgage or we'd be out on the streets, wouldn't we?
Could happen.
And what about me? What sort of life do you think I've got? Well, I'll tell you, I ain't got one. Not one worth living anyway. Listen, you. I cried for weeks over Frank. I blamed myself for his having walked out, leaving me with nothing but debts. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, wondering what I'd done to make him go like that. And all the time you behaved as if you knew nothing. Any news of Frank, Pat? No. Oh, dear, I don't know where he is either. Sitting in that flat that you swindled Frank over, acting the innocent, and now you've got the cheek to try and tell me you feel guilty?
I do.
So what do you want, sympathy?
No. I just want you to understand.
I've heard it all now.
Oh, yeah, I understand all right. You've ruined my life, Phil, so don't come whining to me. Your guilt is your problem and you better learn to live with it. Because I'll tell you something, it ain't ever going to go away. Not ever.